Hello guys, this is my Arduino kit. I want to take you through some of the things that I added into my kit so that I could be able to carry out some projects. This is a stepper motor. I got it from Nairobi town. It goes for around, okay, I won't mention the prices maybe due to competition and such stuff, but actually the price is not beyond 500 shillings. This is an ultrasonic sensor. It is used for sensing distance using sound. This is a servo motor. Actually these guys are so delicate, so like when dealing with them you should be so careful, especially when it comes to power. These are male-female jumper wires. They usually come in a bunch of around 40 pieces. These are infrared sensors and LDR, that is light dependent resistor. These are some potentiometers. You can get them, they're not so expensive. If you'll be interested to know where you can get them, I'll take you through. These are sound sensor, and then we have a tag for RFID sensor. This is an RTC. An RTC is a clock used by most devices to keep time. This is an MPU used to detect acceleration and also orientation, especially like the one for Android, where you're able to know the rotation or the orientation of your device. These are capacitors, ceramic capacitors. They are 22 microfarads. They are the ones that the Arduino microchip usually uses, that is Atmega 328P. This is an RFID card. This is an Arduino that I bought to expand my computing power, and also the I/O inputs and the outputs, and also other tasks that I wanted to achieve. These are the same male-female connectors, and we also have another stepper motor. This is an Arduino Uno. Usually this is the smaller version of the Arduino Mega. This is Arduino Mega and this is Arduino Uno. Then we have an RF radio frequency communication module. It is this is the I think it's the receiver, and then we also have a transmitter. Yeah, this is a transmitter. Then we have the IR remote control. It's still new, I've never used it. Actually this kit I bought like around 3 years ago, but I'm still working on it. But most of the devices have added into the kit. These are the same 22 microfarads capacitors. They are ceramic capacitors. Then we have a relay. This is a relay. It is a 250 volts relay. You can go through it, maybe you can pause the video to see the features. Then we have this is an LED display, and then we have a motion sensor. It is used to detect motion, mostly on human beings, but it can also detect fire. Motion the detector usually depends on the infrared, and it's a digital sensor. Then we have a joystick. Then we have water sensor. This is used to detect the level of water, and also it's an analog sensor. With these strips, when it comes into contact with water, the water usually creates some connections, hence there is some compression of circuits, and then it can be able to read the values. These are the arms for the servo motors, and then I have some small device here. This is a Dsm module. It has a SIM card, an Airtel SIM card, and then it is used to transfer data using SMS. You can use it to call your devices, and also you can use it to send text messages. Then we have an RFID reader. This is the one that is able to interpret the card identity. So it's mostly used to read the values in the card. And then this one is an SD card reader. It's used to convert the data in your SD card into a form that you can be able to interpret with Arduino. Then we have a matrix switch. I think this you can be able to use it using Arduino. You can be able to multiply your inputs using 8 pins to get 16 controls. Then we have the same ultrasonic sensor. Is a converter. It converts I can't remember the name. It's not a converter, but I can't remember the name of this. It's been a while ever since I used these devices, so as I want to take you through, I'll also be recapturing what I have forgotten. It's used to convert the Arduino's communication method into a USB communication method. There is a chip. I will help you go through these things since I have done more research and a recap. Sorry, because of the camera, it seems it can be able to take good quality videos, but I'm going to improve on that. This is an LCD display. It has 16, I think, 16 pins. I soldered these, and actually those days I was so poor in soldering. I hope you can witness that, but I think it's better if you even don't see that. But the pins, you can get the pins. In case you are interested in knowing how you can get the pins, maybe you can inbox. I'll also leave my number so that you can call me anywhere you are. This is a driver board for stepper motor. It is a driver board. You can be able to control the stepper motor using an external power and using Arduino's triggering pins. This is the chip that is able to convert that is an amplifier. Sorry. Then this is a temperature humidity sensor. It's used with Arduino. It is a quite nice device to play with. Then we have a different RTC. This is the same real-time clock, only that its configuration is quite different from the one I showed you before, but it's quite interesting also to play with. It's used to keep show real-time, in devices, like maintain time. This is a stepper motor driver board, just like the one I showed you before, but the orientation is quite different. These are 4-letter. As we continue, I'm going to give you the actual names. Then this is 8x8 LED matrix. These are the inputs behind it. Then this is the normal adapter for memory card, that is SD card. Unfortunately, it's visible. Then we have a USB that I was trying to do some experiments. So now, and we have the RGB bulb LED. So this is the RGB. It has 3 pins. That is the red, green, blue, and the ground pin. So I will share another video to take you through the other components that I have, but I'm going to take you through now the chips that I have bought and also the smaller devices. They are still part of my Arduino kit, and if you're starting your Arduino projects, I think it's necessary to have most of these, if not all, for now. But I hope you're going to like this video. Subscribe for more. So I wish you all the best as we continue with this. Thank you and goodbye.